messaging piece was obviously easy. I've been doing messaging for a million years now in the online space. It feels like with like the 3-word rebellion and doing client decision journeys. And what I know to be true is that if you want effective marketing, you have to have a message. Like, we don't talk enough about the importance of having a marketing message that leads people to your work. People are just like, what marketing tactics should I use? Should I be on Instagram? Should I be on Threads? Like, should I be
Oh
doing
God,
social
Threads.
media? And it's like, oh my gosh, like back it up. Let's figure out what you need to say first so that when you decide on your marketing strategy, you have something to say. And you actually know what type of content to put out there instead of thinking like, oh, I just need to post and then wondering why it's not getting you clients or growing your audience or whatever your goal is.
But my
So
Instagram's so
messaging,
pretty and I do stories every day.
yeah.
Why aren't people
Nobody,
buying from me, Michelle?
I know. And it's like you're doing these random stories about random things that are very tangentially related to your business. It's not strategic enough. So that messaging is like core and foundational. So we create what I call the minimum viable, meaningful marketing message within the club. And then you can apply that messaging to whatever your marketing strategy is, create your marketing plan. And the marketing piece came out of a workshop that I ran. I started during the pandemic called Marketing Uprising. And I was like, oh, this could live inside a community type environment where we can do this marketing planning quarterly together and create these marketing experiments. So that's where the marketing piece came up. So we have messaging, marketing, and then the collaboration is, I think, something we don't talk about enough in the online space is some of the biggest web celebs out there got their start because they collaborated with others. And there's this example from, I think James Wedmore was interviewing Amy Porterfield on his podcast. And they were talking about how they got their start at the same time. And it was because Lewis Howes helped promote them. He helped create the course. He told them like what they should be doing. And then he exposed them to his huge audience. So they were able to grow an audience very quickly and like create these huge businesses because of collaboration. And most of the time when we're taught audience growth, it's like, post on Instagram 5 times a day and do reels and do this. And it's like,
And it used to be,
really
especially when James and Amy were coming up, a lot of it was also the messaging was go run Facebook ads to grow your audience.
Yes, run Facebook ads. It's the cheapest way to grow your audience. That's not true anymore. But really, what gave them a leg up was the fact that they were partnered with somebody who had a huge audience. And so my thought was like, well, how can I get experts who share the same values in a group together to find collaboration, to build relationships in the group? Because I never wanted it to be a transactional space where it was like, hey, can I email your list? Like, I've been in communities like that before where, you get on a connection call, they're like, how big is your list? And you're like, screw you, I don't even know you.
And also, how big is your list? It does not show me what your open rates are going to be, your click-through rates, your engagement rates. Like, how big is your list is a vanity metric, not an engagement metric.
Yes, exactly. So it was just, so I was like, all right, so if I can find people and curate this group, they can build relationships and find collaborators, that's going to serve us all. And it's going to help us achieve the goal of getting our work out there, being seen, being known, and eventually being hired.
Absolutely. I'll say from my personal experience, anecdotally, I emailed my list on, I don't know, some random Tuesday, a couple thousand people, and said, hey, I'm writing a book. Do you want to help me promote it? And then you saw that email and posted it in your community of a couple dozen people. Mm-hmm. And I got the same number of podcast offers from my email list of a couple thousand people as I did from your post in your community.
Yep.
Because
exactly,
if you get the right people who have the same values and who value this collaboration that you're talking about and who have
Mhm.
already created the platforms that you can then leverage for each other. And already some of them have reached out and said, you know, hey, I'd love to feature you in my email list. And also, can I come on your podcast to talk about this? Right? Like it's supportive and but it's not transactional, but it's reciprocal. Like there's a difference between transactional and
Yeah.
reciprocal.
Yes, yes. Well, it's like I because people are building relationships and they genuinely want to support and help you. So when I saw that your book launch was coming, I was like, "Oh yeah, well, part of my job as being a good community leader is promoting the people who are in the community." So
Mhm.
posting it to, all of the members and celebrating this accomplishment because launching a book is a pretty big freaking deal. It's such a natural thing and it's so fun for me because like I loved seeing how people are like, I pre-ordered your book or I'm happy to share it in my email list or come on my podcast. I was like, that's exactly why I created this community.